So to get this started, you're going to grab your category 4 yarn, make a slip knot. You're going to grab your 5mm hook, and you're going to make a chain that comes out to 12 inches. Once when you have your 12 inches, you're going to block off the last chain that you made. Go ahead and chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. Prepare for a double crochet. And double crochet in that chain that we blocked off, or the 4th chain from the hook. And then from here, go ahead and double crochet once into every loop that we have. Once we're done with our first row of double crochet, go ahead and chain up 3. And for the remainder of this pattern, we're going to be doing double crochets, but instead of putting it through both loops like we normally do, it's going to be double crochets in the back loops only. Just like that, so we get a ridging effect once when we're done. So go ahead and do double crochets in the back loops only, chain up 3, and continue to do that pattern until you get the width that you need for your hat. So I just got finished making the bulk of the beanie, and from one end to the next it is 23 inches. And the only thing that we need to do from here is to connect it all. So from here we're just going to fold it in half. And then we're just going to, since our hook is already in here, we're just going to insert our hook into the other end. Yarn over, pull through. And then from here we're going to insert our hook into one loop from the first end, and then also into the second, and then single crochet. And then you're going to single crochet once in both loops all the way down. Once when we're done connecting both flaps with single crochet, you're going to go ahead, yarn over, and then pull your yarn through. I already went ahead and cut me a little tail because now we're going to weave in this tail through one end so that we can pull it tight so that the beanie closes up. So you can do this with your fingers, with your hook, with a tapestry needle, whatever you have, whatever you want to work with. But I find it a little bit easier to work with a tapestry needle. But since we're here, we're just going to insert our hook in through one loop and out the other, and keep weaving it back and forth like that until we get to the end. Once we've woven in our tail and we pulled it tight, this is what it should look like. And then from here you can just go inside of any loop just to secure it closed. For me, I like to go across, and then I like to go from side to side just to get a T shape. And then from here, go ahead and just cut and tie once when it's secure. Once we finish making the beanie portion, I'm going to go ahead and grab my next color, and I'm just going to do one single crochet border along the bottom. So go ahead and grab your secondary color, and then it doesn't matter where you stick your hook in. I just like to do it where the seam of the first part is. So from here we're just going to pull through, chain up one to secure, and then one more single crochet. And then from here I just like to put 2 single crochet into every side double crochet that we have, just one row all the way around, and connect with a slip stitch. Once when you're done with your one row of single crochet, we can put this portion aside because now we're going to work on the pom-pom. So in order to do that, we're going to grab a credit card, a gift card is what I have, and from here we're going to grab the color that we want our pom-pom to be, and then lay it over the gift card. And from here all you're going to do is hold it in place, and then wrap your working yarn around the gift card. And then you're going to do this for as much as you like. Remember, the more you wrap, the fluffier your pom-pom's going to be. So I'll meet you once when we have that done. So once when you're done wrapping your gift card a few hundred times, what we're going to do is grab our working yarn, and we are going to cut a decent amount because that's what we're going to use to tie the pom-pom with. So go ahead and just lay that right on top of the working yarn that we have. And from here we're going to very carefully slide off the yarn that has been wrapped. Well, once when we slid off our work, we're going to take our yarn that we laid underneath it, and then we're going to tie it in the middle, and then we're going to tie it as tight as we can. And we're going to tie it again to secure it. And then we're going to tie this as many times as we need, just to make sure that it won't get messed up once when we cut the pom-pom. Now once when you have something that looks like this, we're going to grab our scissors, and then on each side of where we tied, we're going to start cutting so that it can fan out. So go ahead and insert your scissors and start cutting the folds in half, and do this on both sides. And once when you're done cutting, we should have something that looks like this. And as you can see, we have some scragglers right here, so go ahead and cut those and make sure that it comes out into a nice round pom-pom. Once we're done, this is what we should have. And then from here, all we need to do is attach it onto the top of our beanie like this. So we're going to grab our tapestry needle, and we're going to put both of these ends that we have through the beanie, and once we get it through, we're going to tie it nice and tight. Now this is going to be a little bonus part. This is going to be optional, but I am going to add little cactus spikes along the body portion of the beanie. So we're going to grab a different color. I'm using white, and then we're going to add it onto our tapestry needle, and from here we're going to insert our tapestry needle anywhere. And from here, I'm just going to be doing a V shape that is relatively small. Just like that. And we're going to do this all the way around for as many times as we want. And once when we're underneath, go ahead and cut the working yarn and just tie it together. And once when you're done putting in all of your little cactus spikes, this is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I would love to see all your recreations, so please tag me at TCDDIY on both Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.